It really is sad, man. This person, disciple of the way. Sorry, my internet connection's acting up, but I'm gonna do videos like this, and they're gonna be a lot more polished than this. It's just the fact that my internet's acting up. Failed. This that dude, he's responding to the proof Chicago World News was shot because he cracked the Kanika case. You see, this guy says, fail. Kanika Jenkins died because she stumbled and walked directly and belligerently into a freezer and was too drunk to realize any of her stupid decisions. This is a black man, disciple of the way. Don't you know that's cooning? Making her take responsibility for her actions and not blaming it on white people? You cooning, brother. Anyway, y'all keep trying to make dents in the wall, literal people, and make shadow figures, mysterious Illuminati villains, or shadow assassins, assassin BD gang members. Listen to this. He talking about y'all people trying to, that seen the footage and still trying to the footage show her stumbling through the whole damn thing by herself, and y'all niggas still trying to, okay. He's responding to that. He said, y'all keep trying to make dents in the wall, literal people, and make shadow figures, mysterious Illuminati villains, or shadow assassins, BD gang members. Wrong. Chicago World News was shot because of his mouth and lack of street knowledge. Well, that's not true. He got a lot of street knowledge, and the dude Stephen Sherrier said that his family said that he was shot by accident, and he's all right now. He should be home today. Such a sad way to see a so-called Christian focus on exploiting drill rappers and informing us about murders, and also trying to speak unnecessarily about things he does not have full knowledge about. He is not from the streets and was always trying to teach the youth the wrong way. If you're going to be spiritual, but when you interview gangs and think it's sweet, trust and believe the streets is watching and the joke will always be on you. Scripture says he who loves the world is an enemy against God. Stop trying to squeeze God in videos, then compliment drill rappers knowing that they rap wicked. Okay. And he went on about some other stuff. So we got, I may do that video, but we got this guy, Lamont Shelby. He says, and on the video, the proof that wasn't Kanika in the casket, he said, views for money. This story has to be fake, not on local news or worldwide. Let's talk about cases. Went worldwide, and if that ain't Kanika, then is she really alive? I smell bull. Okay. So Daniel Henderson, he says, on the video, Proof Chicago World News was shot up. He says, he did a video where he was saying he knew his life was in danger and the reason that he started showing his face. I'm sure that guy lives in constant fear. Okay, we got a good one. This is on the Kanika Jenkins video about her mom reviving protests, when I basically just said, honestly, honest to God, all I said was that blacks had Africans sold each other into slavery, which created African Americans. And now over the years, African Americans have evolved into a unique race unto themselves. They're not anything like Africans anymore. But their beginning was not white people coming over there capturing them. It was fucking Africans selling them into slavery. So this person, Pamela Swain, she comes and says, Akintunde Nation, oh, you proud of selling us blacks and laughing about it? Now, I do understand why the white man called us niggas. It's you. So if I'm a nigger, I say fuck them other niggas, because I'm down for my niggas. See why it's easier to forgive other people than it is your own? What's worse than a bitch ass, fuck ass, and sorry, no good ass nigga? This is a woman. I'd rather be any or all of those things than to be a sellout nigga. And that's the absolute worst in the grand scale. So now I see we truly have two kinds of evil: white slave masters and real sellout niggas. But every dog has his day, and every bitch like you has too. And if you agree with sellout niggas, then something fucked up about you. Peace, y'all. And to that I said, I'm not proud of selling you blacks. I was born in 1978. See, she somehow thinks that I'm like I sold blacks. My mother's African American, man. I was born in Nigeria, but I came over here when I was 1. I'm not proud of selling you black. That's just what happened. And I wrote to her, I said, I just want you to know that niggas are foul enough to do some shit like that. Be careful. If you want to project that energy on me, fine, but still be careful. Like, she's trying to like make it seem like because I read out of the history books what really happened, how the blacks sold, the Africans sold each other into slavery, creating the African Americans. She got mad at me for reading that and called me all type of bitches. Instead of just it being like, yo, that's what it was. Like, black people are the only people that do that. You read them something that's true and they get mad at you. And then this other guy, Leo ICXC, responded, white people make money off everything they do. You see all of these pretty black women hook up with rich white guys because they do not want to go back to the struggle they knew all their lives. Meanwhile, blacks do not get a penny for all that they do because our own people criticize us or hold us back about every move we make. Investing your money in anything and everything and not make anything in return because you have a caring heart is not a smart way to go on about life today. Even an activist needs to get paid. He spends money on transport, phone calls, food, and sometimes shelter. He risks his life and peace of mind and freedom. He didn't write freedom, but he said peace of mind. Yes, for a good cause, but that should not mean it should be free. As for slavery and trading of goods in exchange for slaves was as much for financial reasons as it was to diplomatically cover up the fact that the conquered tribes were facing genocidal threats. Let me just put this up. I can't even look at that damn screen. The conquered tribes were facing genocidal threats from the colonists. If you take the ancient kingdom of Dahomey, known as Benin, that kingdom resisted and defeated the French armies for so many years until an insider, one of the brothers from the second side of the royal family, sold the strategies out and used the Senegalese army to fight alongside the French armies against their own. This was due to envy towards the actual king in exchange for the position of power. In a nutshell, our biggest problem is ourselves. Okay. Some of that's true. There's a lot of that's factually incorrect, but no, there's some of that's factually incorrect, and there's a lot of a lot that's left out of that. But that was a pretty decent comment. So we'll go. This girl named Excellent Soul 23. She writes on the Angela Rye video. She wrote this. Girl, please. We are trying to come together as people. You have no power. Yeah, I don't know why Angela Rye thinks that she has the power to call the boycott on anybody. Like, woman, go somewhere. Go. Charlemagne the God put her up on that pedestal. We ain't Charlemagne the God, so you ain't She go to Breakfast Club like every 2 weeks and shit and talk about how evil white people is. And her ass look white. She biracial. You know, and every week talking about how evil white people is. I'm tired of these biracials keep talking about how evil white people is. I mean, you half evil. And then this guy, the Hillside Mafia, he writes on the Proof Chicago World News, was shot up for cracking the Kanika case video. He writes, "It's fake. He's done this before. Y'all all got amnesia." Powell Olszewski, he says blacks got sold for some fake ice, some bling bling. Damn. And he wrote about Kanika. He said about Kanika's mom. He said her mom is a witch. She wants all the money for herself, and she thinks black protesters will protest for free. Yeah, man. You see how these people treat you. You go out there and protest for them, and then you take some donations just to sustain yourself while you're in another town, or while you just just to get your group something to eat, a place to stay, some gas or something. And this motherfucker like, I want that too. Like, damn, okay. Oh shit. I wouldn't protest for you motherfuckers either. Blonde Beauty Brower says $2,000 is what was supposed to be left. And Kanika's mom made a video about it. Man, look, $2,000 ain't shit when you got hundreds of motherfuckers out there protesting that's hungry, need to get home on a bus, need to get home in a car, need to get there the next day, ain't working because they down there, need babysitters. She's stupid. Shadonna Kenny be going in. Shout out to her. She says, and this is on this Proof Chicago World News, was shot up for cracking the Kanika case. That's why I'm like, these are some brave, hardcore ass motherfuckers. To go toe to toe with these dudes out there, they want all of this to go away. And for those who keep digging, putting them on blast like this, better be prayed up, armored up to the fullest. Sounds like he had an inside scoop and somebody had to make an example out of him. That's why they call them set up bitch. She says, what gets me and is eerie is that this fool is wearing a cross and is plotting evil activities. So she's talking about Chicago World News. A lot of people getting on him for that Christian, He can be a Christian and still be, dealing with the gangs, man. I mean, look, I don't know his heart, his motive. I just know I said what I said about it on the last video. Go watch the video. Nigga couldn't have got away with that shit. And Austin Barr responded to her, said, exactly, these dumb black bitches with little white baby Jesus, stagnated dummies. And then Shadonna said, you give me a clear picture of overall stance of things, and I love your passion for doing research on what needs to be told. Thank you, Shadonna. Then she said, yeah, you're right. You have to have discernment to recognize when the devil is working through people, especially your loved ones and friends. You easily be tricked into thinking everybody is all good. This is why